What up, y'all? We're going to keep it quite unprofessional today. It is a Friday morning at like 6:52, and I'm tired. I got my medicine with me. We're going to be talking about Shimon Yoshinari. Those of you guys who don't know him, he is the cousin of Nautica Yoshinari. I have a couple studies on Nautica up as part of a little mini-series on Nautica where we talk about his defensive strategies, his footwork, his hand fighting game. So you guys can peep that. I believe I've clipped some for the YouTube, but if not, you guys can peep the link below to the Patreon where we got the full studies. Now, Shimon and Nautica are out of the same gym, Iwa Sports Gym. They have some similarities in their styles. They got some differences as well. Shimon is going to be a little bit of a taller, longer range player. He's got a really good straight game. He also has some good clinch game. But I wanted to bring this fight up specifically because Shimon was getting taxed a little bit. The opponent did a really good job in the clinch. And now the main point I wanted to bring up with this is the clinch, while we're keeping it unprofessional, y'all, I like to explain it this way. Like, I know race and whatnot and this, and that, and the third is a sensitive topic. But let me put it this way. This is the easiest way to explain it. You got this term like, Asian people, right? Asian people is, and this is for everyone, right? You say Africans, or you say Europeans or whatever, right? Asians is a term to just describe people from Asia, but they're not all the same, right? You got Chinese people, you got Japanese people, you got Azerbaijanis, you got Iranians, Indians, this, that, and the third, right? And they all different, but we all just, we kind of just say Asians, right? As a catch-all term. But we do the same thing when we talk about clinch. Clinch isn't necessarily all the same thing. There's a long-range clinch, there's a short-range clinch. But we're going to just keep it to long-range clinch and short-range clinch. For our purposes right now, we're going to talk about it like that. So clinch is not a monolith. Understand that there's differences. And why do I talk about that? This fight, we seen Shimon actually get taxed by the opponent, which our opponent, in the clinch, and he had to switch up some of his clinch strategy. So we're going to discuss some of that. But before we do, and actually, I guess this is the one segment that I did clip, so I want to talk about this. But before we get into this, if you have any questions, if you would like to see any more of Shimon, please comment it below. And listen, because, again, we stand very unprofessional today, I'm going to say this. This is... I don't think this is controversial, but listen, social media was meant to make us more social, right? Hence the name. And it did the exact opposite. It turned us more into spectators. It kind of backed us more into let me just look from afar, right? So don't let it do that to you. Be social. Comment. You know what I mean? I believe I hit dang near every comment back. If you're not being a prick, if you're being a prick, I'm sorry. I don't really care, right? I'm not gonna care enough to respond. But if you being cool, hit it up. And matter of fact, while I'm saying that, give me criticism too, right? You could be critical respectfully, but hit it up. And I want to hear from you guys. You guys, a lot of what y'all be saying. If I get enough interest in terms of like requests, like, yo, son, can you put some more Shimon stuff out? That was good money. I like his game. I've been keeping up with him. He in one now, this, that, and the third. That's going to be one of the things that will help me be like, oh, okay, cool. This many people want to see it. Bet I got to put this out, right? So please hit me up. Let me know. So let's talk about this. And like I said, this is going to be the one segment that I did clip. This is, again, I know that we are here to talk about clinch and how he was forced to switch up his clinch strategy. But I want to talk about this part on the outside, but just because this is something that I think is going to hit home for a lot of you guys. Let's look at this segment right here. So they're playing on the outside. Oh, my fault, y'all. Shimon's going to be in the black trunks, which our opponent is going to be in the white trunks. So from here, the opponent is going to throw a jab. Shimon is going to get his head off the line, just inside of that jab. He throws a cross counter. Now, off this cross counter, look at Shimon's left glove, because this is going to be real important. Shimon's left glove is going to remain active while he is in this pivoted position. The opponent goes to throw his straight right hand, And Shimon's able to deflect that right hand with the forearm of that left glove. Now, why do I bring this up? How many of y'all who train have tried to commit on a rear straight, but then you get clipped with their rear straight? In this committed position, notice, and when I say committed position, notice how Shimon's gut is rotated. So his tits are basically facing the opponent, and if you rotate heavily enough, it's going to face off to the crowd, like towards the red ropes right here. Now, in that committed position, it is imperative that you guys are making sure you want that. Again, this is something I brought up in the past several studies on the Patreon, in that you have to make sure you have a healthy paranoia about your defense, because you're out of position a little bit, right? It's easy work when you are in your native gut positioning because you're in your fort, you know what I mean? But when you explore outside of your fort, now you don't have them fortifications around you. So right here, he is outside of his fort. He's outside of his native gut positioning. So he got to make sure that he's extra vigilant. The opponent's going to throw that right hand, and he's going to be able to use that left glove to deflect. So that was just one element on the outside that I wanted to talk about. Again, just a little detail, but it's very important because it's something that I feel a lot of folks is going to be struggling with. So, all right. So let's talk about this right here. Actually worked out quite well. I just clicked a random spot, but I wanted to look for a little bit of a long or a mid-range clinch position. So Shimon's going to throw the jab. The opponent, I can't even. Let me pull it back one time. Let me see if he actually defended the jab or he got clipped with it. But off the jab, the opponent is going to time it. Kind of looks like he got clipped, not super clean. He's going to time it. He's going to step in with like that spearing elbow. Clips Shimon. I don't know if this is the one that cut him, but he got cut in this first round. He was getting taxed with some of the elbows. Now, Shimon is going to throw that right knee. The opponent goes to drape that elbow, commit that left elbow over. And from here, he's going to throw another right elbow. And they're going to stay kind of in this like patty cake range for a sec. And then they come out. I messed that up. It wasn't quite fully a long range clinch, but it looks like Shimon was just touching to as Wacharapon exited out. But why do I bring this up? Just want to show Shimon kind of getting taxed. Like some of these elbows start coming in. Again, step in, left spear elbow. They start vying for position. Shimon, he hits this often. He's going to like collar tie right knee immediately. There's a lot of guys that play this quite often. Opponent is going to commit that elbow past Shimon's right shoulder. Shimon's going to start pummeling the gloves in, and boom, right elbow. Okay, let's continue. So again, at this point, we see the opponent is no slouch as far as the elbow game. All right. Let's let me speed this up real fast and see if we can get to a clinch a little. There we are. Oh, perfect. Okay. So this position here, guys, he's good. There's not as much urgency. He will start off in this long range clinch. So, and this is what I'm talking about when I say long range. By the way, opponent steps in, left elbow. And then this type of position here. This is a little bit of a longer range. We see this kind of wide arm pummeling position right here. And again, we're going to see that right knee. Again, he likes to get that right knee, especially right off the bat in the clinch. The opponent is going to start cross-facing, and he has that inside bicep tie. So Shimon's going to turn over. Then he goes for that committed left elbow. And the thing with this, guys, and this is a perfectly fine position, but there's, guys, I'm going to keep it at that for today. Happy Friday. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. By the way, guys, hold up. Please, like I said earlier, if you're watching this, comment. Let me know. Talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, look at the past videos, y'all. I hit every single one back. You know what I mean? If you down to be cool, you got a question, whatever it may be, holler at me. If you would like to support what I'm doing, if you'd like to support the stuff coming out, patreon.com/boringbreakdown. It's gonna be in the link in the description below. It's the best way to support the work. This is the stuff that I'm hoping one day will be able to feed my kids. You know what I mean? Make this my main thing. But until then, I got my students, I got my privates and things like that. But again, if you would like to support, hit that up. If not, all good. Listen, I know what this economy is. My grocery cart be getting more expensive every time I go. So it's all good. Listen, liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. That's all a huge help as well. Guys, I very much appreciate y'all. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and probably got some more Shimon stuff coming out. It's in the pipeline. So, but if you guys would like to see or hear me talk about anything specifically, just hit me below. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.